Hello crochet friends, welcome back. We're working on our Bible covers. We ended last time with row 4 and we had 23 chain 1 spaces. We're going to get working on row 5 today. So let's get going. We're going to start with a chain 3. So yarn over and pull through 1, yarn over and pull through 2, yarn over and pull through 3, and then we turn our work, right? Okay, so we can work this direction. Wonderful. Okay, so we've turned our work and we need a half double crochet in that first chain space. So yarn over, enter that chain space, yarn over and pull through. Yarn over and pull through all 3. Okay, so we know that that chain 3 was our first half double crochet in chain 1. And now we've done a half double crochet and a chain 1. Okay, so yarn over, enter the next chain 1 space, give it a half double crochet and a chain 1. Yarn over, next chain space, a half double crochet, there we go, and a chain 1. Okay, this is how we're going to continue. Half double crochet, chain 1, half double crochet, chain 1, all in those chain spaces from the prior row like we've been doing, which is nice because then you don't have to go looking for a stitch. The only thing is you just need to try to keep them as consistent as possible because they are forming your beautiful little pattern here, aren't they? Chain 1, and that if you don't want one hole bigger than another, you know what I mean? We want to try to keep it as smooth and as similar as we can. Sometimes, you know, there are some days that I crochet really loose, some days really tight. So when I do a bulk section, I've talked about it before, I really try to do as much as I can all at once. That way I feel like I'm kind of in the same groove of my crocheting. I don't know, it works well for me to do that because like I said, some days I feel like I'm very different and then my work will end up looking that way also. So these are all half double crochet, chain 1. We need that chain 1 to make our space for the next row, right? Oh, this is wonderful. Okay, this is row 5, so we'll have 24 of these chain 1 spaces by the time we finish. What do you think of the half double crochet? I like this. I feel like the half double crochet gives you a bit of height, which is nice, but it's not hard. It's a pretty decent stitch, so I hope you like it. Okay, so now we're at the end here and we're going to do just a half double crochet in that last half double crochet from the row prior. Just a half double crochet, no chain 1, so leave it just like that. It's the end of row 5. Let's go on to row 6 with a chain 2. So yarn over and pull through 1, yarn over and pull through 2, turn your work. Okay, it's starting to grow. It looks really nice. I like this a lot. Okay, now we did a chain 2, just a chain 2 to get us to the right height. And we're going to do a half double crochet right there in that first chain space. So enter. This is a half double crochet and a chain 1. And then a half double crochet in the next chain space and a chain 1. And we're going to keep going with this all the way across, half double crochet, chain 1. I feel at the end of this you're going to be a half double crochet expert. What do you think? I like that. I love practicing the same stitch over and over. I think it's super helpful. So I don't know, that's me. Repetition works for me. I like it. So we're gonna do a half double crochet, chain 1, all in the chain spaces from the prior row, and it makes this beautiful lattice pattern. So hopefully this will look lovely on your Bible or whatever book you've chosen to put this on. Sometimes a book just needs a little bit of protection, or just maybe it just needs to be a little prettied up. There's that too. You know, sometimes you want to cover up, oh, maybe the coffee stains or things that have gotten all over them, but we need to keep them because we love them, right? So it's all good. It's all good. So we're going to keep going with this. This is row 6. So at the end of row 6, we will have 23 chain 1 spaces. Just make, I did do my chain 1. I didn't know if I did. We'll have 23 chain 1 spaces. Unless you've done a different amount of chains to begin with, and that's okay. You can see how it alters, so just double check yours that you have the right amount, because you just don't want your project to start to get uneven, a little wonky kind of, you know. See, I'm getting a little loose here, and I'm hoping I'm even with the rest of my stuff. Sometimes I feel like, ooh, am I? A little more yarn. Here we go. A little bit. Okay, we're nearing the end. There it is. So we want to do a half double crochet in that last half double crochet right there. Okay, don't forget those. And it's getting just the half double crochet, and that's it. Okay, that is the end of 6. And this is what we've got so far. I think it looks good. I like it. The edges are fairly even for this stitch. I think this looks good. It's not bad at all. And once we put our border on there, don't forget you'll have a little more length on your work, okay? So keep going with your half double crochets. If you're not done yet, just double check your work, make sure it's looking nice and neat. The joy of this stitch is that you really can see your rows. So if you had trouble in another row, you can count back how many you have and know where you left off. So we know that this is 6, and then this little one here would be 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So, I mean, it's nice. It's really visual, and if this is a beginner work, that's handy, because I've made so many things that if I have to pull it out, I have to start all over again. Like, I just can't find the row. So this is a great way to begin, where you can actually see your rows as you're going along. So this is a great stitch. So keep working if you're not done, and I will see you next time. We'll get going on the bulk, okay? I'll see you then. Thank you, and have a joyful day.